MelchorMoore.com here, and welcome to my studio. Today I'm talking to you about, the other day I was talking to a friend of mine, and we were talking about art sales, and she said, paint bright colors, people like to buy bright colors, and why don't you go and look at some places where they're selling art and look at what people are buying. And for some reason, immediately I thought of Target. Target is the place where you go and you just kind of spend money you don't want to spend on things that you kind of want, but they'll probably break. And the first thing that I noticed was this 36 by 30 canvas print, because it's very similar to the image that I created when I uploaded an app called ArtView. Basically, you just take an image of what you've created and project it onto a blank wall in their app. So I went down there, and because I wanted to look at it, I don't think the piece is ugly. I mean, it's all right. And they're calling it a canvas print, but when you look at it, it's this shiny material, and when you touch it, it's basically a tarp, a plastic tarp. What you're thinking of is maybe if you've ever been in a FedEx and you've seen like on their walls they're promoting printing promotional signs for, if you had like a nonprofit fundraiser or like some sort of trade show announcing your business. So that's basically what they've done. They've taken an art image and printed it onto a canvas tarp. The next piece that grabbed my attention was this. Zoom in. It's basically like little splotches of paint that have been swirled around. Same thing, printed on like a plastic tarp. The difference between this piece and the other piece is that this time they've taken like some sort of plasticky, clear liquid, like think of a glue gun, and they've sort of swirled it onto each like each splotch to kind of give it a raised feeling so that you get the sense of like a brush stroke. Almost the same thing as this, except that this is a little different. It's a watercolor piece that's been printed on some sort of paper, and it's framed behind glass. So this one is not entirely ugly, but it reminds me of some sort of color theory class that a beginning artist would take when they learned how to apply watercolor to paper. And then it was printed, and now it's being sold for $40. So if this is the type of painting that you're buying, if you're spending your money on this type of art, I want to show you something. Green, chromium oxide green. I'm going to put a little bit on this palette here, and dip my paintbrush into a little glass of water, get a little paint on the brush, and there you go. Now, what I'm going to do is take this, print it onto a piece of tarp, and then put a little plastic goop on it after it's been printed. And I guess I'm going to sell this for $65, but for a limited time only, because if you wait too long, I'm probably going to paint over this canvas here. Anyway, MelchorMoore.com, hit subscribe and like, and I will see you next time. Bye.